Oh man.
I usually leave that there to see if we can get some sponsors.
Nah, they might kick us off. Might not even show it because they're just like, yeah, we promoting, promoting things.
Smirnoff up in this bitch.
You trying to get some free cans, man?
Huh?
Trying to get some free cans?
Oh yeah.
Funny.
I gotta pull it back.
Some free cans.
Pull it back a little bit.
And some money. What do you mean?
I need some money. Oh man.
We do need some sponsorships.
I mean, it'd be nice. Sponsor us, baby. Give us some money. We'll sell your products.
We all start the episode and be sponsored by Smirnoff.
Smirnoff, ice, neon, lemonade.
I don't think you can legally do that, can you?
No, I don't think so. I mean, we're not sponsored by them, so we can't exactly say we're sponsored by them.
But it's a joke, and we're just potting.
It's a JK. Ha 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 ha. H-A. Oh, man.
Oh, I was like, what's H-A?
Yeah, nigga, about an H-A, nigga.
It's H-A.
People always are like, what? I was like,
I'm so fucking confused. I'm like, what?
yeah, that's what it is, yeah.
New Highly Offensive. Episode 15. What's happening, folks? Your boy Jake Kush. Matt K in the building. We got Isaiah in the background. So if y'all hear him, you know what I'm saying, I deeply apologize. But kids gonna do what kids gonna do.
See.
So what's good, folks? It's been a minute. You know what I mean? We were supposed to have a pod last week, but we was hibachied out.
Yeah, we had hibachi.
You know and honestly though, it was one of those days that it's like, you know what, it's alright. You know what I mean? Because y'all niggas ain't paying the bills.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
but, you know what I mean?
We not getting no sponsors. Send us some sponsors, man. See, right, shout you out.
Episode 15 brought to you by Smirnoff.
Smirnoff Ice Neon Lemonades.
Just joking.
JK.
You know what I mean? We don't want to get, in trouble. But Smirnoff, if y'all see this and want to sponsor us,
let us know. We'll get all your products. We'll put them on the pod. You break us off.
Drunk.
We let them know how it is. You know what I'm saying? We'll throw it out there.
Give me an honest review. Exactly.
We'll be like, hey, this tastes really great when paired with some toast or potentially some cheese, maybe some brie, but or this tastes like cucumber ass cheeks, something you wouldn't want to ingest.
Shout out to Wawas.
Yeah, I mean, throw them out there.
Y'all be making some banging ass recharges, and right now I feel like a homeless man panhandling, but their drinks be on point too though,
Yeah, they got good drinks, so I'm not gonna lie.
I be the recharges be sometimes giving me a little bit too much.
I had one that was a little bit,
Aftertaste.
They be recharge you with diabetes. That's what I feel, because it tastes like straight sugar. If I had to put you're right, because they vary with all their drinks.
It tastes pretty fucking good.
We had one earlier and it was good up top, and then we got to the bottom. It tastes like flavored water. It didn't taste like it had any mix left.
Nah, because I had one the other day at by my job, and fucking I had gotten the blueberry lemonade fucking recharger, and that shit had too much syrup. When I took that first sip and all I could taste was syrup.
I think you're supposed to shake it before.
No, but that shit was just straight syrup.
Yeah, but you're supposed to shake it.
I tried shaking it and it still could not. It still tasted like Robitussin. That's what it fucking tasted like.
Ew.
I was like, oh yeah. I was like, and then but that shit had me cracked out at work.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what crack feels like, but
I wonder what they
imagine
put
it
in
feels
it.
like
Isn't it just caffeine?
fucking. I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't ask questions. You know what I mean?
Nah, they try to put some type of energy supplements, other things like guarana or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bull testicle juice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Get that Red Bull for your wings.
I was saying, brought to you by Red Bull.
Yo, that's a.
They're pretty ballsy.
A trippy thing, have you ever noticed some of the things that are in your food, that you don't know,
Nah.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
You don't want to know. It'll fuck up your whole shit. You ever seen how a hot dog was made?
Oh yeah, that shit grossed me out. But But there's like a lot.
The noises that you know.
Is that soundboard? But
Went on up.
hold on, shot for a second.
I threw you off.
Yeah.
Refreshers?
Nah, shit in the food.
Oh yeah, the shit in the food.
Hot dogs.
Shit in the food be the hot dogs. Oh my god.
Like
The glizzies. The glizzy game is crazy out there in the streets.
like I forget. There's like this like weird like ferret, like that fucking
Shit's coffee beans?
Serve it. Yeah, like
That eats cherries and shits coffee beans.
and it doesn't
Really?
even-
And it's the strongest, most expensive coffee you ever tasted.
The
Maybe
thing
not
is, yo, like,
strongest.
right?
Most
Because
expensive.
this coffee is so popular, like they literally, so these like servants, whatever the fuck them shits are called, right? They don't like they eat the coffee beans or whatever, but it's not like part of like their main diet. Like they're like they eat like berries and all kinds of other shit, but then they also happen to eat those shits, right? But because people got so addicted to the coffee made by that shit, like they keep them like they have them like in like
Sequestered and shit, you know.
you know how you have like these like chickens and like the fucking like little tiny ass cages and shit.
Yeah.
They got these niggas in those shits, and they feed them nothing but the coffee beans, so that they shit out these like just straight pure like concentrate fucking that get turned into like food supply. You know what I mean? Like and fucking. It's so fucked up, yo, because it's like one of those things that's like people don't think about where their food comes from and like how and I'm not saying that like yo don't eat food and fucking and all that other shit, but like understand the process, like and be thankful, especially like every time I eat food, yo, I try to always be thankful of what I'm eating, be grateful for the life that was given to me. You know what I mean? For me to nourish myself and fucking and all that stuff. Like it's fucked up because you gotta think about it, like that was just some animal somewhere living its own life, like just chilling.
It's a
and
circle of life, baby. Circle
one
of
day,
life.
yeah, I mean, yeah, but we as
Shit
humans,
my coffee bean,
we
baby.
get the right of just like, oh, we're humans, so we get to, you know, be free and all this. But what about animals? Like they don't, they just get to live by the rules that we place on them. And it's like,
I mean,
dogs, cats, you're safe, but all you guys are edible. And it's just like,
I mean, go to Africa. You didn't see this show?
no, I
The
get it.
lions, the
Yeah,
hyenas,
and that's the
stuff like
natural
that.
circle of life. You know what I mean? But like, that's natural. Putting fucking servants in fucking
that's
cages to, you know what I mean?
You gotta watch the PETA video. That's horrible. Like I seen in the conditions like chickens and stuff being.
But I don't know. It fucks me up because it shows how destructive we are and like how we really been taking animals for granted. Like, and I empathize for them, even though like I know that like I'm a meat eater. Well, that sounded gay.
Pause.
Run that back.
Run that back. Let's cut that shit
Find a
out.
good sound for that. But
I'm trying to find a good soundboard program.
like, you know what I mean? Like, I can never be vegan. You know what I'm saying? That's not an option. Not even pescatarian. Like, cause I can't just eat pure fish.
I mean,
You know what
I can
mean?
eat vegetables, and I can just do fish if I had to, but I get bored after a while. But
Yeah.
pescatarians can eat chicken, no? They can eat chicken. Eat chicken and
I don't
fish.
know. I mean,
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure
chicken
you-
and fish.
yeah.
But I love
I can
my
deal.
beef and pork.
I
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I can deal. Like if the beef and pork gonna take me the fuck out, then fuck it. Like, sorry, I'll still get my bacon in on the weekends.
I'll take my
but,
chance.
but I
know what
won't
I'm
have
saying?
the pork throughout the week. You know what I'm saying?
I done raw dogged hoes.
Oh,
I'll
no.
take chances on the meat.
The meat gonna take you hot.
That's a gay
Right,
deal.
for real.
Super pause. Rewind time. Let's start over again. No more meats.
I'm about to go vegan after this shit.
For real. The comments gonna be crazy. Like, this nigga talk about meats.
In case Arby's want to sponsor us.
Let us know. We will push the meats. Pause. We'll just have to say pause after every time we say the meats. Pause.
Have a whole assembly of meat on this bitch.
Charcuterie. It's just that what they call it, charcuterie. Like when they have all the meats displayed with the crackers and shit and the cheeses.
No, that sounds like some white people.
Yeah, it's charcuterie.
Yeah.
You should ask Siri. Hey Siri, what's charcuterie?
Huh?
What's charcuterie?
That bitch said no for a second. Like what? I'm not that white.
I found this on the web.
Can you read the first one to me? Can you read the first one to me?
There's nothing to read.
While you playing with me, Siri.
I'm not sure I understand.
Why are you playing with me?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something?
Do you have me fucked up right now, Siri?
I don't know how to respond to that.
Why are you playing stupid?
You having a whole conversation with
I don't have an answer.
I wonder how long we're doing this.
I thought it was gonna be more complex than that. I'm supposed to get mad or something. So you call me on my AI shit. Yo, for real.
Special guest today.
Siri, brought to you by Apple. Shout out. New sponsorship.
But,
So funny.
yeah. Anyways, side topic, right? You know what I mean? Like, so this is gonna sound like really like dramatic, right? But like, do you ever feel like pimped out by like your employer?
I mean, I think we're all pimped out by our employers. We literally like people like, I get paid this much. I'm like, no, they take your time, like on Earth, and they give you cotton dollars to pay your bills so you can live, so you can go to sleep, and you can eat food, so they can take your time that you have for the rest of your fucking life and spend it on their shit so they can be rich and take their time partying on yachts, chilling, buying Corvettes and shit, and you're struggling to survive, wasting your only life force to fill their pockets. So yeah, we're all pretty fucking pimped out. Even if you get a business, and this sounds crazy, right? A lot of businesses struggle. You'll get a business, and then you'll borrow debt, because you have to do something, because unless you have a bunch of money, or you'll borrow loans, and you'll pray to God that all the money you spend in the business, you'll break even in the first year. Yeah. Not even that you'll make money, but that you'll be evened out and you won't owe anybody and you'll have all your shit paid back. More often than not, that doesn't happen. And then guess what? You're indebted now to this person for the rest of your fucking life. They find some way in this tangled web of life to like fuck you over. And a lot of people don't get through the net of fuckery. Some of us get lucky and shit. We do a little Michael Jackson dance when we're like 11 years old. We put on a sitcom and then our life is like grand, you know. And then racism doesn't exist. And
they whooped that nigga into condition.
Wait, who got beat? Oh, Michael?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I mean, like, hey.
And that's
I wish I got my ass kicked if I was Michael Jackson. I don't know about you, nigga. Maybe not all the weird shit, but whoop my ass. Make me Michael, nigga. Please beat me.
And that's like kind of like straying a little bit again, but that's like another thing about life, right? Like life, like in order for you to have like that Michael Jackson, you have to have that Joe Jackson that like whooped your ass and did all those fucked up things to you in order to get to that level. You know what I mean? Like,
but life works like that on all levels. Everything has its balance. So you gotta have, I don't think one could exist without the other or that we'd know the difference. I think you couldn't have sadness if you couldn't have happiness. And I think if you only had one or the other, you would know no difference. Because if all I've ever known is sadness, then I'm not ever gonna even recognize if all there is sadness, then you don't even recognize that it is sadness. You just, that's what it is. If all there was happiness, it'd be the same way. Like for that to really mean anything on either side of the spectrum, you have to have both. You have to have good and evil, or if everything's not really good or not really evil, it just is, then it doesn't mean shit. You're just like, nigga, it is. Like, I shot this thing in the face. It is. Like, it's cool. It is. It's not bad. It's not good. It's just, it is. Like, all right, cool. It wouldn't mean anything. So, you need both. Yeah, you definitely need your Joe Jacksons to get the Michael Jacksons. I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
So, like I said, if somebody beat my ass and I'm a multi-millionaire, billionaire, beat my ass. Like, it's okay. Just give me a couple times. I might be fucked up. Definitely get me therapy, but whoop my ass. Like, I don't know. If they told you right now, like, say you had a kid, and your kid came up to you like, Dad, I know this secret ritual that rich people did, and if you do it, I'll be rich and I can take care of the family. You just gotta whoop my ass every now and again when I don't perform, and then I'll push me. It's like Ultra Instinct for kids or whatever. They'll push beyond limits because you beating that ass. They're scared, But just I think certain people, when they get pushed to a certain point and they're at that like extreme level where they're constantly, they just have to become great. And then when they become great, like at whatever they're repetitively doing, they're gonna go beyond because they never know. That's all they know, is to be that way. So I think parents mold you in a certain way, and he was special in a way that he had a good voice, like a great voice. Obviously, it's fucking Michael Jackson, and he could dance and shit. So he was molded in a way where he would be his perfect self for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me, he's that nigga. So nobody will ever be Michael. I don't think.
And for me, like, I mean, it's complicated when you think of like all the things that he might have done. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I don't know because everything's alleged, there's settlements, all that other bullshit, right? And there's no way of knowing, it's between him and kids and God.
He
right?
dead, man. Like, that's one thing. Like, it didn't get resolved while he was here. So,
but, like,
whatever happens,
like, now that he's gone, though, like, when I still listen to his music, like, it still hits.
Yeah.
Like,
people get hate on R. Kelly. He did a bunch of weird shit, but his music slaps, nigga. I'm not even lying. I'm not trying to be funny or weird. It's just that's what it is. It's like there's a bunch of people like that. People don't like some of the shit that people did, but their art is still their art. Like, you can't, and that's my thing. You could separate the person from the art. You could be a piece of shit and do some beautiful art. Like, it is what it is. People make movies all the time, and they're racist piece of shit, but their movies are great. You can't take it away from them. I'm sorry. Like, it is what it is. And people can feel a way about, you shouldn't support this person. It's you're supporting the art. You like can't hate on somebody because they like something when they put out a piece of art. You just gotta appreciate it.
You ever watch that movie with Clint Eastwood where he's like a racist old guy with like
he was like
Asian or something?
Yeah, like, he ended up saying it was a surprise that he saved him because he was kind of racist, but he wasn't so racist he wouldn't help somebody. You know what I'm saying? He was just racist because he was born in that era or whatever.
I think that's how he really is. Like,
he might be.
I think Clint Eastwood is racist as fuck.
He might be
white racist man.
Hey, he did a whole movie with the Mexican though. He did.
At the same time though, he's a fucking phenomenal actor. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this is the product I get from you, bro. Like, as long as I ain't see it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, the hot dog got to get made. You know what I mean? Like.
You just don't need to see what's going on in that hot dog, so.
Or we can complain about the process and get no hot dogs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no glizzies for nobody.
No Michael Jacksons.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's like, I don't. It's can we do it? It's like a trade-off. You know what I mean? Like when Dave Chappelle, like one of the Dave Chappelle's kids were. The white people traded, the black people.
They were doing the race trading, like NBA trades and shit. This shit was hilarious. Like, first round draft pick for the blacks. I think they traded Tiger Woods and Oprah Winfrey, and I was fucking crying. I was like, they're fucking hilarious. Dave Chappelle's a genius.
Mm-hmm. But that shit is nuts. I love his like how he can make something so funny but so honest. Mm-hmm. At the same time, so truthful. Like,
you just draw you into the story, and then it's authentically actually happening at some point somewhere, or it happened, examples of it, whatever case it may be, and then just like walk you through it, and it hits you with the punchline at the end. That shit's hilarious. It's funny as fuck.
Speaking of, I seen Cat Williams was doing some new stand up the other day.
Is it better? Because like he did some stand up it wasn't bad. It was just felt like he was just doing it wasn't something new. It was the same, kind of shit that you heard before. So it wasn't, you expected the punchlines to be what they were, so it wasn't so funny to me. You know what I'm saying? I won't say he's not funny. I would say maybe if I never heard him before, it would be funnier. But it sounded like what I would expect of him, so it don't hit, at all. You're just like, all right, well, it's not like I haven't heard this kind of joke before. Not that it's not a new joke. It's just not funny now. You know what I'm saying? You've done this little cadence already so many times.
Well, there's like some, honestly, like the older stand up guys, I kind of feel like they're like LeBron, like in year 20.
Well, yeah,
You know what I
because
mean?
they're
Like,
used to
they
doing
just-
this form of art, and people hate that they say things certain times in certain ways, and it's like you gotta respect art. It's the only place in the world where people are actually saying what the fuck is going on, and they're making fun of it, but they're pointing out that these things happen. They joke
Like-
about all types of shit.
One of the newer guys I think is pretty good. Have you seen Matt Rife?
I've seen him. He's
He
pretty
is
funny.
fucking hilarious. Yo, like I seen one of his stand-up bits the other day where he was arguing about. It was a conversation about whose life was harder, a trans person or somebody in a wheelchair who was crippled. And like the trans person was saying, he was like, "Oh, you know, I feel like I'm not in my real body," and he was like. Then he would like pretend to be the person in the wheelchair, and he'd be like, "Oh, so you got 4 legs?"
Damn.
Like, yo, like they just switched back up. No, you don't understand. Like, and he just bodied it, yo. Like, and then somebody in the crowd was like, "Yo, like," and obviously he got the point across that the person in the wheelchair is, you know, life is harder than the trans, and then somebody in the crowd was like, "Yo, like, but what if you're trans and in a wheelchair?" And like you could like see like the light bulb like go off in his head, and he's like, "Oh, you mean transportation?" Yo, this dude is fucking hilarious. I was like, I want to see more of him. I'm gonna have to go and check to see his stand-ups, like. And like he would probably be somebody that I would like to see like in person. Like
He's pretty
I've never
funny.
seen a stand-up comedian live, but like
And most of his stand-ups are very intimate.
Yeah, there's not a lot of people.
Big.
I mean, maybe not anymore.
What do you mean?
Like he's like blowing up, so he won't be able to. Dave Chappelle does small what's the names too, but he just be
Small
dropping
movies.
it apparently. And I'm like, damn, that'd be so dope. You go to like some
Hell yeah, very
bullshit ass
intimate,
one, and
yeah.
you're just like, all right, I paid $15 to get in here. This nigga show up, be like, yo, what the fuck? But like, so I think he just come on stage smoking a cigarette, like,
He
yes.
doesn't announce when he's coming?
Sometimes they just pop in and do a small set, and then they.
because he likes to practice like
Their shit, yeah.
He'll just randomly just show up to the spot and just be
Like
like,
do 10 minutes and get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, sometimes he be wilding though, because I've heard some of his sets like he's done like 7-hour sets.
Oh, wow.
Like,
I mean, but I wouldn't mind.
a
'cause
pack of
funny.
shit.
He's funny
like
as fuck.
3 packs
I
of
listen to him for
cigarettes,
7 fucking hours.
fucking smoking through them bitches, telling some stories. I'm like, yo, this dude. That's why he's the GOAT though. Like,
Yeah, he's funny
I
as
love
fuck.
Dave Chappelle, but I can't imagine like if you were like waiting to be next and he's just up
It's
there.
still.
But like, damn.
Hey.
So I would just clock out, man. Like, I know y'all say y'all don't look like y'all need me. You said you needed me, but that's Dave Chappelle, and he been here for 8 hours, and I'm trying to go home. I promise I'll be home. So.
But I know like comedians. I mean, they have their own set of like codes that they kind of go by, like and shit. So that's why it's like they be beefing. You know what I mean? Like when people be like, you know, stepping on like their shit. Like if you take their time, you know what I mean? Like and shit like that. Like they be serious about that shit. But back to like getting pimped out and shit. Yo, like I guess like I never felt that way before. You know what I mean? Like the closest I ever felt to being like pimped out was like the Navy, and that's because like they tell you straight up, nigga, you property now. So I was like, all right, well, I mean, this is what I'm signing up for. Hey, 4 years, I'm property.
They
Like,
tell you that before you sign?
I mean, that's what you're signing for. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you are property of the United States government. You know what I mean? Like, and we're gonna tell you what to do. We're gonna tell you where to go. We're gonna tell you where to shit when you go out. Like, that's your life now. Like, now, like, all right.
Sound like you're in jail.
Nah,
For real.
at times it was.
What's your number?
Being on the boat, yo, like that shit felt like jail. Like a just a floating jail somewhere. Except like,
I heard Navy's where it's at. The best place to be.
yeah,
That's what I heard.
The Navy got the most amount of thotties. So like,
Oh, okay. That's why they said that. I was like, why is it specifically the boat. Like I would think that the people on the plane would probably have it the best, but the people on the plane be on the boat too because they fly off the fucking plane.
Especially like if you're on a carrier, like the carrier it's like 5,000 people, like 5,000, 6,000 people.
Oh, so you're not? It's like a small city.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And like usually like especially like from like me personally, right? There's like,
he's like, I know this subject in detail. Let's break it down for you.
Like the first maybe 2-3 weeks, your standards are like here, but then like
sorry, yes, sir. Shot of your boots and
progressively,
shit.
like as you're out there on the boat, like more time and like you spend.
Will I say yes, sir? Wait a minute, like no,
nigga,
nah, you can't do that. Cut that shit out. Button your shirt up, nigga.
You'll definitely start fucking around with some little thotties that you probably shouldn't have. You know what I mean? Like, or you know what I mean, if you into sucking dick, you know what I mean. there's plenty of that in the Navy. You know what I mean?
Like there's plenty of beat out there. Pause.
But that just wasn't for me. Fucking. But yeah, like see now with like with the whole immigrant shit, how all these jobs like they had all these legal immigrants like under their table working for them. Now these motherfuckers is fleeing. Job sites is fucking straight up empty.
Not even that. There's a lot more consequences of just that. Mom was telling me earlier that
$10,000.
The people that deliver like food are gonna like go for some sort of boycott because of it. The people that deliver the fuel, same thing.
Well, I saw in certain parts of South Florida they haven't had gas in like 7 days already. Like people are driving 40 minutes to go get gas. So
someone's getting gassed up.
It's gonna be ugly. Like and the thing is like these people like they've been so entitled all their lives, so comfortable that like when you remove those things, like you're gonna see who you are really real quick. Like when pressure will always show a person's true character. Like that's why for me that moment was very important. Like who was like given what I was going through, like how was I going to react? Like would I be a coward or was I going to be the main character in my own story? You know what I'm saying? Like what would the main character do? How would he like that's and these people like they're gonna realize like they're not ready to be main characters. Like most of them is just NPCs. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking when you ain't got Ruben to cut your grass and you ain't even got a lawnmower. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking what you gonna do? Like when fucking you ain't got no fucking when you go to Walmart and fruits is like $15 for a pound of fucking oranges and shit. You gonna go out in the field?
Even
like,
the fact that these same people that are working and not getting paid enough are spending that same money in Florida. So what are you gonna do when like these thousands of people leave and aren't spending their money at your theme parks or spending their money at your stores,
local restaurants?
Like what's gonna happen at that point? Like that's a ripple effect that I don't think he's taking into consideration at all.
I feel like either he doesn't understand basic economics or he just doesn't care. Like he's so dead set on going down this path. I don't think he understands
because even like that whole Disney debacle where he's like, you like 99.9% of this revenue just comes from tourists alone. You take Disney, it's not just Disney that goes away, it's Animal Kingdom that goes away. All these other I think it's 2 more parks that go away as soon as Disney leaves. Like, and that's not counting the people that are gonna be unemployed. You're gonna have to pay unemployment. Like this nigga hasn't thought that shit through.
I just saw that Disney canceled one of their projects.
Yeah, me and Matt were talking about that.
And it was like 2,500 jobs or something like that.
$1 billion.
He's like, just because he feels like he can't control them. Like, you can't control you, well then buy. That's just.
He's gonna realize real fast. Like, but the problem is that the people are like he's rich. Like the people that are gonna really suffer it the most are us, the peasants. You know what I mean? Like, and that's where it gets
it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt him.
Well, it's gonna hurt it's gonna hurt his presidential run. I think. Like, I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he has.
He didn't have a chance even before all that.
No, but I think he thought he had a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what this was. Like I said, remember we were talking about before about how Trump took this path, like with you know, with the racist, like, people put him on his back, and the thing was like, well, I'm gonna copy that shit. And then he did the most strongest immigration law ever in this country. Fucking, you
built
know,
up that wall.
He tried to do the fuck woke culture, like fuck critical race theory, fuck the trans people, fuck this and that, blah blah blah, and like now like he's really gonna pay for it. Like, I mean, I saw a new law just got passed. He passed an anti-trans law, and you know, like, I'm not the most supportive when it comes to like trans kids, because I don't think that should be an option. I think you should wait until you're an adult. But like this shit, it's a law that affects adults.
What's the law?
It's like a law where you have to, like, if you're trans, you have to register with like some board of his choosing, where like they recommend like certain care for you, like gender affirming care or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like almost like they're trying to like convince you to like like to detransition or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yo, like, leave them people alone. Like, if they grown and they chose it, that's how they want to live their life. That's how they want to live their life. Like, why are you so focused on these fucking people? Like, especially the trans people. Like, it's almost like, I don't know, but he got like a personal grudge. Like, like one of the motherfuckers must have drugged him at a party and took his cheeks or something.
Clap cheeks like late in the midnights. In the moonlight.
He's not gonna let these people live. Like,
nah, he's like, you clap my cheeks one time too many. Pause.
Like, that's the last time I go to the gay pride parade. Y'all got me good, nigga.
I'm over there getting too comfortable.
Yeah, I'm gonna fall asleep.
Nappy nap.
My bad. We're both not gonna be wings. Fall asleep. All right. Back on it. But
You said back on.
Back on it.
But yeah, I don't know. That long. I mean, the world is ending, Jose. What can I say?
Speaking of world ending, Texas man gets life in prison after 9th DUI. Do we have a video?
Maybe. No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. The 9th fucking DUI, my nigga? Yeah. Like, how many times do you have to be like, oh, blow on this?
That's a little irresponsible in the like.
I mean, I don't even blow it.
Should have been taken.
I don't even blow a Nintendo cartridge 9 times, let alone blowing on a breathalyzer 9 times. What the fuck is wrong with you, my nigga? Like, goddamn.
I mean, sure, he got a problem, but like
he needs an Uber.
He's never injured anybody.
That's his problem.
Never like that. Don't you think life in prison though is a bit ridiculous?
Nah.
Like, especially considering like who our father is.
Yeah, we just had a conversation and you said
but irregardless,
if DUI would suit him well.
If you get a
no, I know.
If you get,
I wouldn't want him to get life in prison.
If you get a DUI, yeah, they give you, they do mad. Every time you get one, they like increase the time.
No, I know.
But it's like the equivalent of
committing a robbery 9 times, or fucking
taking a gun and like
it's not gonna hurt anybody in the crime that generally most people, you know, a lot of times don't get hurt doing them, but it's still a stacked crime. Anything 9 times is gonna go
life in prison if you've never killed nobody.
I mean, we don't know that.
I mean,
he could have got life in prison because of one of those DUIs, somebody died, and he just got that many after, you know, possible. He could have, maybe this one he killed somebody. Like, we don't know. It could have been his 9th DUI. He crashed into somebody else and they gave him life because he had, you know, 8 other ones plus that one.
From what I read, it wasn't like something.
It was strictly DUIs.
Yeah, they were just strictly DUIs. Like, but I don't know. It just seems
wrong county, nigga. Like, that's what happened. Because a lot of times they let you slide. They know people drink.
certain states are pretty like harsh on, like for example, like Cali, you got like the 3-strike rule.
Yeah.
Where it's like you get 3 felonies, you can get life imprisonment.
Yeah.
Like
that might be what happened. Shit.
But it's like I don't know. Like it feels like I mean, unless you killed somebody, life in prison is a bit excessive for a DUI.
And maybe they killed somebody when they were DUI, and I don't know.
Now
that's the questionable shit.
The person in the next topic, you know what I'm saying? She legitimately killed someone. Fucking, she ran into a bride at. Oh. Why did that make you laugh? Like,
it's supposed to be the happiest moment of your life.
Clearly, but you know what I mean. Like this woman, like she ran over she crashed into a bride. Like
right.
Just left a wedding. You know what I'm saying? Like her.
So she's a wedding crasher.
Yo, that was a big thing to say.
I mean, after wedding, I guess crasher because she hit her after the wedding. At least you let her, get that eternal attachment. So now when she dies, like the husband will still be with her in the afterlife because they're joined now.
Well, the husband lived. But
well, yeah, that's what I mean. In the afterlife, like he could hang out with her because they took their vows already. So now they, it's like you signed a contract. You got to pay for the lease. Like that's how it works.
I just can't crack jokes on that. Like this lady.
You don't have to. She cracked bones, but she hit her ass with the fucking car. Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like it's just fucked up. It's just like really fucking tragic, man. Like
that is pretty terrible, yo.
You know what I mean? Like.
After you done cracked like 3 jokes.
I mean, they don't build people how they used to. You used to hear about people get hit by cars all the time. They were fine. Like, cars don't kill people. People kill cars. Like, what?
I've seen plenty of car accidents where people died. Limbs flying
but
out.
They're killing the cars. The cars are just waking up like, let's crash into each other, guys. Yeah, let's just drive into each other. No, it's fucking people behind those cars.
Yeah. But that's like if we were just chilling here and some dude got drunk and flew a plane and crashed it into us. We were just chilling.
He killed us, not the fucking plane. The plane did its motherfucking job. Like if it malfunctioned, then you could arguably say the person that made the plane fucking killed us, right? Or killed him. If if he's drunk, it's his goddamn. People gotta take ownership. Goddamn, stop blaming inanimate objects. The car ain't doing shit to nobody. You said cars kill people. Like, that's like saying, all right, pretend
drivers kill people.
Pretend
that was the
pretend cars are Anthony, and you say Anthony. People use Anthony to get the A to B, and they were like, Anthony kills people. Like, nah, fuck that. It's people. Their asses. But not every drunk driver kills people, and so that's a good point.
But that's exactly why I wanted to bring it back to the first.
It all depends.
Bro got life in prison for 9 DUIs, never killed nobody, as far as I know. And this
just depends on how excessive it is. Who?
You know what I mean?
Well, who? Well, oh, this one.
Yeah, this lady. She.
Did she get off though?
No, she didn't get off. She's gonna go to jail for that shit. But like, fucking, it's just fucked up because I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like her first DUI. And here she is killing somebody off rip.
I wonder, I know this sounds fucked up, but maybe the groom was having regrets and he got somebody set up to like kill her. And then like he said,
that was so
it went real dark. Maybe he was like, to death do us part. I guess we part, bitch! Thank you, Teresa! I got you, son! I got a good lawyer, don't worry about it. I got your bail on decks. We just gonna say you were drugged. This your first DUI? This other nigga we got life for 9, so you can slide with 1. Just get some counseling. You know what I'm saying? You'll be all right.
What did you do, Smirnoff? What did you do?
Maybe she was riding with the first guy, and she like ran into the bride because she stitched on the. You told him about Peppy. He got life in prison after his 9th DUI. Bitch, I'll kill you. I'll kill you, bitch. I'll be back.
That none of this is factual.
Thank you, bitch. To death do us part.
Matt making a movie over here out of drunk drivers. But what's next on the agenda?
It could have happened in the multiverse. All right, so Russia accuses Ukraine and U.S. of drone assassination plot. So basically, they said that we were trying to take out their Vladimir. Is there a video attached to this?
Yeah.
Which one was it? Okay.
An object called cat.
Oh, okay. I mean, that looked like it
That shit was
failed.
trash.
That wasn't no U.S.
That
shit.
definitely wasn't us.
We don't strike like that.
Because that shit was weak.
That shit was weak as fuck. Like somebody
That shit
farted
like
and set on fire.
Firecrackers.
It looked like either they attacked it or it was flying the wrong way over that shit.
Remember they shot it down before it did anything.
Maybe because it didn't even
But
come on.
It just didn't look like.
We come harder than that, guys. Come on. That was like some Chinese plain ass shit. Like that shit failed before the mission was
Like,
completed.
A bomb off a wish.
Exactly. You got your Temu wish drone bomb. It's like, why did it just shoot fireworks? Because it's $8. That's why you got it fucking 8 weeks after you order it. That's why it don't work right. I mean, this is what happens. But yeah, we definitely didn't come at them with some weak shit like that. They could have been killed Vladdy long time ago. You know what I'm saying?
Or if they was going to do it, they'd come at them with some serious. Like if we
it
were
wouldn't be no
bomb,
bullshit.
Like Vladimir Putin, I think Putin.
Tapioca? Tapioca pudding's getting bombed.
But I feel like if the U.S. is gonna bomb that nigga, like we pulling out like some real shit, probably some nukes. Like we just gonna say fuck your whole town and just evaporate that bitch with you. Like, but hopefully we don't do nothing stupid like that.
I mean, hopefully.
Yeah, because I'm not really thirsty for a nuclear war.
I mean, I'm radiating for it, but that's fine. Little Geiger joke. Speaking of things that weren't funny, this rap battle.
You said your queen fighting addiction? I fought
This
it
is
too.
crazy.
I pray we all get straight. And I'm just stating facts outside the numbers. Your slogan has become your life. And in the process, your eyes been covered. You're not staying by the woman you love? Well, that don't surprise me, brother. You on stage screaming parallel on the same nights you and your wife should be beside each other. I'm recovered. So miss me with all that shit you speaking about. When you don't hear her cries for help, releasing them demons out, you must believe in a parallel universe, cause this shit even out. You on stage screaming after every line while she taking lines and screaming out. You said your queen fighting it.
Oh damn.
But
Yeah.
so do you get like what he was trying to say? So essentially, right? Like he's battle rapping somebody who's essentially like trying to gain like empathy from the crowd by saying
His girl's addicted to drugs.
my wife's addicted to drugs, and he's putting all these like metaphors and all these lines about it. And so the dude's saying like, "Yo, like
You're sitting
why
up
you
here battle rapping
if your
while
wife
your girl's at home about her addiction. Go home, help your fucking girl. She's sniffing lines, screaming out for you, motherfucker. Where you at? You dumb son of a bitch. Why would you go to a pity party and a battle rap about your girl being addicted to drugs? Go help your girl, nigga.
Imagine like you
She
thought,
back
like,
home sucking dick on the block. I'm here with the tickety tock. I can't leave till I get to the spot. Like, all right, go home then. What the fuck are you doing here? Cut that
you
shit
thought
out.
like of the hardest shit like possible. Like, yeah, nah, man. Like my wife, she gonna really think I'm supporting her with these bars. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go help her. We're gonna change her lives. And then somebody just come up and hit you with that shit. Like,
Why would you do that? That's a bad premise. Oh my god.
Call the hotline. Like,
Yeah, we covered this before. Didn't we? Or we just talked about it? This one. Right there. Number 5.
the hotel
yeah.
swinging up.
Yeah. We never talked about it. We had to speak about it. I think we spoke about it. We never talked about it. I know we talked about it.
I don't know.
We talked about, alright, so say for instance you go to sleep, right? Then we're gonna talk about normal scenario first, we'll just slide in there. You go to sleep, you wake up, and somebody's fucking with you when you wake up. You probably get annoyed a little bit. You're like, why you fucking with me? Cut that shit out, or just some, annoyance. Like maybe something spilled, or you step out, you wake up, and you're in that initial phase where you're waking up, You're like, oh man, you trip over something like, motherfucker, I didn't know I put that there. Like, that's just annoyance when you wake up, right? That's annoying. But then imagine you wake up and somebody sucking on your motherfucking big ass toe or your feet. Like, how would you feel? Wouldn't that be weird? What if you're paid to go to sleep in a nice, comfortable place and then you woke up and somebody was sucking on your toes?
Was it a random person?
No. Night shift manager.
It's a night shift manager at a hotel. Broke in a room.
Customer service.
He sucks some toes. I don't know. Maybe he
exceptional customer service.
Maybe he paid for a service he didn't realize with the remote. You know, how sometimes you order movies. Maybe he ordered the toe sucking service and just didn't know. It's like, oh, that's what TSS stands for.
She'd be like,
first of all, nigga, I was saying.
She'd be like, let me get the toes out.
Oh man.
I wear socks all the time.
Oh my god.
But nah, yeah, I would be tight as fuck if I woke up and somebody was sucking my toes. Like, you'd have better off sucking my dick. Like, my toes? Like, what the, you nasty bastards? Like, what's wrong with you? And why are you just like...
the night manager of all
things. Yeah, this is like, bro, like...
Not even a weird...
You're going to jail, bro. Like, you're going to be sucking some...
You're going to be sucking some things in jail.
Like,
yeah, for real.
Like, when they find out what you in there for...
You're going to be the glizzy gobbler, bro.
You like the suck on thing.
The glizzy goblin.
You got something for your ass.
What do we call him? Deep Throat Billy. That's what we call him.
Yo, shout out to the throat goats, though.
Oh, like, my God.
Some good head is always like, that shit will change your life, yo.
but sucking on toes of strangers is not okay. That's not okay. It's not endorsed. We do not want your sponsorship.
Especially non-consensual.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
ask permission. Like,
you violated them three different times, 4 different times. I paid for some shit. I should be at a hotel. I should feel comfortable, and I should be like, get the experience that I want. You came and sucked my motherfucking toes, broke into my goddamn room, you violated my privacy, and I paid you to do it.
Break into the room.
That's breaking in. If I have the door locked and you're coming in,
it's
and I don't
security
know.
Were not security, but like the janitor when when that janitor stalked that chick and
killed her in one of the complex.
You know what I mean?
He broke in. That's a break-in. You're not supposed to be in here, even if you have a key. No, in real life, it really happened out here.
It happened in Florida.
Really?
Yeah,
one of the maintenance niggas killed somebody.
Yeah.
And he had access to everybody's shit. So like,
the guy at the complex.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Out here raping in these streets, breaking and entering, nigga. It's
That's
mine. You
like
coming
that.
in? I ain't saying okay. Then you breaking in, nigga. I'm sorry.
You deserve extra time.
That's how. That's your permission slip to murder somebody. You're breaking in your shit. That's why it's not safe. You coming to my crib and you getting stabbed. You getting Jon Snow, nigga. I'm gonna leave you outside.
Suck on my toes. I'm starting off by kicking you. And then I might stomp you out, like give you something to suck on while I stomp your ass out. You know what I mean? But like,
I'm gonna definitely take a shit on your chest after I knock you the fuck out. You gonna wake up. You gonna wake up. You gonna wake up feeling really defiled. Like, damn, why is my chest so warm? Is that chocolate? No, it's not, nigga. It's not chocolate. It's not chocolate. So, speaking of things that are strange and fucking weird, Castle on the Moon. Interesting topic. Is it this one?
Oh, that's the one you sent.
Oh, where the fuck is it? This one?
Probably that one.
That one, yeah. It looks like.
Took a photo of a 1 mile long object called Castle, which is at the height of 14 kilometers and casts a distinct shadow on the lunar surface. The object seems to consist of several cylindrical units and a large conjunctive unit. The internal porous structure of the castle is clearly seen in one of the pictures,
42
which
miles.
gives the impression that some parts of the object are transparent. As it turned out at the briefing where many NASA scientists were present, when Richard Hoagland had requested originals of the castle pictures for the second time, no pictures were found at all. They disappeared, even from the list of pictures made by the Apollo 10 crew. Only intermediate images of the object were found in the archives, which unfortunately don't depict the object's internal structure.
So we did go to the moon, but some of the footage, it doesn't make sense because the flag is moving. Now the reason for that, and this is where people say we didn't go to the moon, it was all hoax and filmed in a basement up in New York. The truth is we went, But during the lunar orbiter, going back before the Apollo mission, we actually were circling the Earth taking the first early digital photographs. And as you know from the testimony of Disclosure Project witness Carl Wolf, there were structures on the moon that were artificial. Some were newer and some were very ancient. And so they knew the covert programs, and these images were being downloaded to out here at Langley, not the CIA headquarters, Langley Air Force Base, to a compartmented operation run by the National Security Agency that was then sequestered away from the other NASA scientists. But the people running that project, the deep black people in those projects, knew that it was likely we were going to encounter something not of this world or a UFO when we landed. Therefore, they had filmed some footage that they could splice in if something started happening. So during the live transmission, if something started happening, there's a delay that went through this National Security Agency filter, and they could immediately, instantly put in. And that's why there's a couple frames where the American flag is moving. Well, there's no atmosphere on the moon, okay? Which was the one mistake they made in that whole plan. That's the telltale giveaway.
When the Apollo 12 crew landed on the lunar surface, they saw that the landing was observed by a half-transparent pyramidal object. It was hovering just several meters above the lunar surface and shimmered with all the rainbow colors against the black sky. In 1969,
it's some big ass thing that's just there. They said that they like spiced out information about the moon landing, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
Honestly, man, I mean, it's plausible, but I don't really give a shit.
I just feel like there are celestial bodies. It makes sense that everything's round. I get the whole gravity thing. Science makes sense to me in that regard. Mm-hmm. But it's like, beyond that, would the government lie to us? They lie to us all the time, bro. Like, what? You know how many foods you can buy in America that you can't buy in Europe or anywhere else in the world? We're like one of the only countries, is us and like Finland, that they can market drugs to us directly through the television. It's illegal everywhere else. So that should tell you like corruption and where it's at in the food, on the television, like it's in the law, like it's in every facet of American life has some form of corruption influencing it.
For me, how they just admitted that they faked some of the footage, but they're like, oh no. Most of it is real, but we just faked some of the footage.
It wouldn't throw me if they said, if we said we had a filter so we didn't spook everybody the fuck out, because people could flip the fuck out if they saw some crazy shit. If we saw little alien green men, those little motherfuckers that are out here with guns and shit, they'd act crazy. They're not going to comprehend or think. They'll be like, oh, Jesus is coming, look at the aliens, kill all the brown people.
Surveillance like they said that they did on the thing, and you thought that thing was there and that was a possibility, then why would you live stream supposedly a fucking broadcast from the moon if that was a possibility?
You know why they live streamed back then? Even back then, it's the same reason why we do it now. Attention.
And again,
we spent all this money. Attention. I landed, but I'm not landing.
The last time we talked about the moon, I mean, like I said, I brought up the question of like, how would it be possible to live stream that shit from the moon back to here, right? But I mean, when it comes to what that guy Stephen Greer, like I see him a lot in a lot of UFO videos and shit like that. Sometimes I wonder if he's as honest as he like.
I mean, you never know. Some people make themselves seem like they're a lot more or less than they are, even before shot.
But I don't know if you've seen the new UFO footage over Roswell, New Mexico, that just happened like I think yesterday or the day before. But you know what I mean? Like that was something that was recorded by several people. Something that was, you know, that can't be faked and spliced like some NASA footage. So I mean, like, I think that like there definitely is something going on. You know what I mean? Like, and they're on the moon too, probably. But I can't trust what the government says or whatever these motherfuckers say. Like,
facts.
It's not something that I can verify myself. Or,
yeah, you're just telling me, hey, it's good outside. Like, okay, but I've never been outside. It's good outside. All right, I just have to believe you. I can't get up there, nigga. So
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you. YouTuber crashes plane on purpose and is facing 20 years in jail.
Why?
For the likes.
For the likes, let's see.
20 years.
Let's go to the video for the fucking idiot. Oh. Okay. He's flying the plane and he jumped out of the plane.
Were there people there?
Huh? No, it's him by himself.
Forest.
I mean, but people be doing that.
He's recording it. He's recording it on the plane. Him crashing the plane while he's skydiving, basically. I mean, it looks cool. I thought it was fake because he would waste money like that. But hey.
I mean, he got what he wanted.
I think it was white people doing white people things. Because who the fuck is crashing a 50, 60, 70,000, 80,000, 100,000, 200,000 plane?
For likes.
For likes. Like, get a fucking life, nigga. How about that? You should get 20 years in jail. One for every year or every minute that we had to watch that shit. You crashed this fucking plane, you jackass. Crypto bros make money out of thin air.
Yeah. It's a clip of the government complaining about crypto bros making money out of thin air.
Bros make money literally by making money, and they've made over $1 trillion out of thin air. They'll accuse the U.S. government of making money out of thin air. Maybe we do, but we're the U.S. government.
Right.
Don't worry about us printing money, because we're the U.S. government.
But nah, so that kind of like plays into. I don't know if y'all remember a while ago, we were talking about all the crypto bros that were getting assassinated and suicided and all that shit.
Taking small vacations and everything.
And then you got this guy from the government going like, "Hey, fuck you, crypto bros! Like y'all not us. Y'all can't be doing the same shit we do." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
you're not the United States government. We'll shit on your chest
only
after
we
we
allowed
knock
to
you
make
out.
fake money and you know what I mean?
Not you niggas. Can't pull it out of the air. We pull it out of the air, god damn it.
I think it was. I don't think he was supposed to say that. Yeah, I think that was one of those like Freudian slips or whatever.
Yeah, he fucked
where,
up.
Like he just kind of like, whoops, yeah, no. But then he had to like, you know, double down on it and fucking. But I definitely think that like, the government don't like that those motherfuckers out there making that kind of money, and that's probably why they're getting killed. Like, we can't like. Imagine somebody that could compete with like Jeff Bezos, like financially wise, and make the same kind of moves as Elon Musk or fucking just like some random fucking hacker in his fucking mom's basement who just hit a lick.
I mean, if he got the money on the card, it is what it is, my man.
Yeah, in a free, open democracy world, but we know that's not how the world works.
They're getting clipped.
The select few.
You'll select our crypto money back. Thank you, sir. I thought of this when we were about to bring up the subject, but I thought it would be funny. What if black people were like, we don't want reparations how you think we want reparations. We want the same amount of time that y'all had as slaves to have y'all as slaves. And then we'll do the same things y'all did to us, so we'll make it completely even. And then when your time is served, we'll let you go back. And then if society's all fucked up, we'll treat you as equal at that point, and we'll keep it at the same checkpoints like you did for us, the same time periods.
Wow, that would be beautiful.
It'll never fucking happen. It'll be the world would end, motherfucker. But
the same.
The same.
No.
Well, the same. Pick that cotton, motherfucker. But that's what I was thinking about with the next subject. That's what I was thinking about it with the white American picks fruit, because that I got to do,
all the butt breaking that white people was doing and black men and shit.
And do the same thing. I don't want your money. I want your labor, okay? I need you to get these coffee beans so I can start my shop. Okay, David? Give it back!
Bro, imagine that should be crazy, y'all. Like, if you had like a harem of like
white
10
slaves,
white sex slaves. Like,
I'd be like, I
mean, motherfucker, like
sex slavery is still not okay. Nigga, like I wouldn't go that far. I'm not trying to fucking
what do you
slaves.
think white people did to black people?
I didn't say I wanted to do all that. I said I wanted the slavery, but I didn't want the rapery. I just wanted the slavery.
Well,
I want the free labor, goddammit. I want you to making me t-shirts, rolling me some tobacco, and making me some fucking moonshine, bitch. Like I want all that.
White bitches sucking my dick.
Nah, nigga. I had 50 fucking Jonathans building me a house.
Why does mine have to be less moral than
because sex slavery's not good generally
all
speaking.
slavery's fucked up.
No, that's what I'm saying. We making it even. But I gotta do it exactly how they did it. I could do my slavery.
Literally, the premise was
rape free.
exactly as they did.
I said, oh well, I did say that same amount of time and service. I'm gonna give them the same treatment. This is true. This is true. Maybe minus the inappropriateness. So like I take. Babies, see, I'm a nice person. Where do you think
they came from?
I'll take the slavery without the rapery, please, for $500, and then I'll build me some fucking houses. Give me a couple of mules. I don't even need 400 years. Give me like 20 years. 20 years, 20 white slaves. I'll be the richest person on the planet, bro. We gonna work it out.
I want my harem. They ain't gonna be no rapery, but I still want a harem.
For what?
The fuck you mean for what? You never seen anime?
But you can't have one that's a slave when it's not considered rapery. I mean, kind of, she's giving you the box because you're her master, so it's not really. It's kind of slavery.
However you want to phrase it, but
slavery is what it's categorized as. It's like slavery.
That's the whole fucking point of slavery.
Remember when Jabba the Hutt in Star Wars was like Mooga Gaga, and he was about to fuck the goddamn princess, and she was all dressed all scantily and shit. Imagine he hopped on top of her. It was like some unrated cut. And Jabba just drops his Jabba draws. And just starts rubbing his sperm on her ass. It just moves away and she's just covered in white shit. I'll be crying, yo. But that would be slave rape. That's my whole point. That's what that would be.
Even like with the white Spaniards did to like the Puerto Ricans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like to native Taínos. I'm just saying, like, if slavery was a thing, and black people got their reparations through the measures of white slaves. Yeah. Puerto Ricans should be able to own some white bitches.
I don't disagree. Like, I mean, maybe, yeah. As long as they're of age, I would say, yeah, it's fine. Of course. Not an issue. They should have a white slave show where you can just pick them up. Like the auctions, like they did for black people, same thing, but like MTV.
I haven't really thought this out. You know what I mean? Like, this is just...
Choose your funny.
This is just content.
Jose's one Jessica.
Yo, or like the fucking the dude that was you know what I'm talking about, like the auction guy that be talking really fast.
He was like, all right, Jessica, I got 500. I don't know how the fuck they are. I bet you there are a bunch of glizzy gobblers. Well, I know if I went to New York and I had to pay rent, I'd definitely want some white slaves because it's very expensive out there. Very expensive. The rent has gone through the fucking roof. Do we have video on this? Oh, yeah. We do? Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, nah, man. I told you the world's going fucking crazy, bro.
Excuse me.
Everything costs way too much fucking money.
Trying to raise rent like 16 to 30% or some shit like that. The landlord.
There's no more money left, man. You got no money to fucking live with. People are gonna be tired of this shit. You know what's gonna happen? Everybody will stop paying rent. Everybody's gonna say, "Kick me out."
Bruh, again.
Kick me out. See what happens.
Remember what I had said? What would happen if we were all going straight? Like, shit would change. But I mean, like, that's the kind of shit that we have to do, is that we have to like unite up. Like, especially like here in Florida, where like, you know, the rent went raised astronomically, even from when you got here to from when I got here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's one of those things where it's like,
it's overvaluing the properties for the people that live there. Like, the property values don't match the people that actually inhabit those properties. It's like you're literally paying to live. That's slowly getting more and more like that.
Well, I don't know too many people that live by themselves. And I mean, like, I'm not saying that there aren't people out there that live by themselves, but I see a lot of people that like, have at least, like, you know, a roommate or multiple roommate situations, like, or live with their parents, or fucking, you know, a friend or some shit, or they just live in one of them fucking shitty ass hotels, like, where they're just fucking, paying week to week to week to fucking live there. Like, and it's like, yo, this is not life. Like, and I know that like Florida has always been known as like kind of like an expensive like retirement state and all this other shit, but like it's like even for like the retirement motherfuckers, this is torture. Like
they get discounted rent though. I'm kind of jealous. I wish I could go to one of them 55 and older places. I've been paying the same amount for rent with a fucking 3-bedroom with a goddamn pool, and they play bingo on Friday nights. What? Them old bitches would love me. I'd be like, yep, I'm getting pie from everybody, goddammit. They all bringing me apple pie every day. Come on. Hey, like, hey. My grandpa lives here, I swear to God. You'll see him one day. One of these days. I did all his paperwork. You got me?
shit. I'll be banging up some old box.
I'm talking about apple pie. He's talking about cheeks, nigga.
I want that cheap rent. You know what I'm saying? Like, no.
I mean, that rent, they got that affordable rent. That's what they call it, affordable.
You know what I mean? Like,
oh, man. But speaking of shitty ways to live, 10-year-olds working at McDonald's until 2 a.m. The devil's hour, of course. No video, it's just a picture. But, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Especially
and it turns out
it's Louisville.
It wasn't the only location. Like, more than 300 McDonald's locations have been found that have
10-year-olds?
Children as young as 10.
Oh, man. You know, that sounds like the parents are pimping them out for some fentanyl-laced drugs.
Well, in this case, the parents were the night shift managers.
So is the babysitter, yo.
These kids weren't even getting paid.
Fried them nuggets. No, they're getting paid with life. Your kids all getting paid with life. Everybody uses their kid as a little mini slave sometimes. Don't tell me you don't. Okay? Y'all can pretend. Y'all can pretend.
I literally did it today. I was in the sofa. Isaiah was in the room. And I'm like, Isaiah, come here. Go check some literally closed it. And then you
Hey, you paid the price. Yeah, I brought you here, goddammit. You can walk down the hallway and look at the timer on the goddamn dryer, right?
I mean,
I do all of
that. I think that's a normal.
I think that's fair.
Thing. But it's not normal to make your kids work shifts at McDonald's.
I mean, what's the pay rate, though?
They're not getting paid.
Oh, well, who's getting paid? Are they clocking them in?
No.
Are they on the payroll?
No.
So you can't prove any of this. It's a perfect crime. It's a perfect crime. Huh?
If they were recorded, they were on camera. Like,
they're not properly trained. They're not employees. They were assisting. They wanted to help mommy and dad. He was working hard. He had a back problem.
That's not how that works.
What? He can't drop the fucking nuggets in the fryer? Like, what's the problem, nigga? Like, I don't see a problem with it. Did they say food safe? Everybody's wearing gloves?
You don't see a problem with a 10-year-old working at a fucking fast food.
Good fucking work ethic. Do you see a problem with good work ethic? No, I don't.
That's crazy.
If they're safe, they get, all right. Maybe not the fries and the nuggets, but the griddle, though?
Nah.
Drop the patties. It's not that much work. Put the condiments on.
Just dealing with cousins.
No, they don't got to interact with people, but, you know, they can drop the burgers and put them on the bun. Like, I don't have a problem with that. Slide the cheese on it.
I mean, but
it's good and bad, I guess.
Not paid and working in fucking McDonald's.
They're getting work experience.
When you say working, like, if you're saying, like, they're like...
No, like, literally the video, like, these kids taking orders, handing out food. They doing the stations. Like, they know this shit.
How many people were there?
They were trained.
I'm sorry, said a milkshake machine down. Like, no niggas, shouldn't you be in school? Nah, I get off at 2. Yeah, my mommy and my daddy, they taking the orders in the front and in the back. Yeah, what? But daddy working drive-thru. Daddy working drive-thru.
But like when I saw that this wasn't an isolated incident, like I said, more than 300 McDonald's.
Are they all like families or just
not always? It could be like sometimes undocumented minors.
Well, that won't be a problem out here for very long.
But
they're about to get you. Watch out, Maria.
But it's just one of those things where it's like it's showing that the shit is so fucked up in the world nowadays that kids are being pimped out into the workforce early to contribute because mom and dad can't even cut it no more. Yeah. Like one of the kids that I work with, he told me like, yo, like my mom depends on my check. Like if I don't make money, where we don't have a hotel room, like it's like, damn, bro, like you already reduced to living in a hotel, and then on top of that, if you don't work, y'all get kicked out the hotel. Like your mom depends on your check. Like you're supposed to be a kid. Like he had to drop out of school. He had like it's like you're supposed to like be living like
life.
Yeah, like going to school, learning shit, preparing to go to college, so that one day you can put yourself in a position where you're successful.
But this is why it makes sense. This is why it makes sense, because they're not yet in high school, so they can work for free. Because they got all that time.
Terrible.
They got all that time. They get out at 2. What at 8?
I see people get injured, like at fast food restaurants.
Look, they can take the trash out. You can sweep the parking
But
lot.
this goes back to like how the economy's like fucked up too. Where like
That they're letting 10-year-olds work because they don't have anybody else.
and it could be something as simple as she didn't have a babysitter.
Yeah, it's
like,
probably
and
that.
She brought the kid because I did that with Isaiah. My mom went to. I didn't put him to work.
But that's where you cross.
I mean,
up.
but
when a
it's
nigga got
like
a uniform and a name tag,
I mean,
How you get that shirt size? Goddammit!
That's bad. But like, let's say right now you.
Wait, for real? He had it.
Yeah.
God damn.
You were working at. And it was just.
Got that out.
No, listen. Oh yes, my bad.
Yeah.
You're working at your job, and it was just you and another person, and you have a son, and he's out. Like, if you're running yourself thin, where he could maybe like hand out food or whatever. Like, I don't feel. It's just it all depends on like what's going on. Like you're not giving much information.
Well, the information is just that there was a video of a kid, a 10-year-old, handing out and taking orders. You know what I mean? Like at a drive-through, and like I said, this isn't
What kind of sauce, sir?
like it's fucked up because these kids are working until 2 a.m. Like,
Asking mild or tangy.
I mean, like
that part's not. Cool.
That's pretty
they need to go
fucked
to school. They need to be
exactly.
Maybe they're
like,
homeschooled.
But I mean, like they're 10. So I mean, like
School starts today. Get your ass home. Oh, I'm taking you home. Let's go.
like at 10, like
Let's do it.
I was still. I remember I had a bedtime at like 9, 10 o'clock.
8 o'clock. What do you mean?
Go to bed, and then go to school. Get up early at like 6 something, like to be ready to be able to learn the things that I needed to learn at school. Like if I'm working fucking the night before to 2 in the morning, getting like 3 hours, 4 hours of sleep, to then turn around and go to fucking school. Fuck school. I don't want shit to do with school because I got to turn around and fucking flip some burgers because mom can't fucking afford to fucking pay the bills in this bitch. Like that shit's not cool. You know what I'm saying? Like and that's the society, that's the America that we live in right now, where children are being forced to fucking work early now to fucking sustain their fucking parents. Like, and it's just
Well, you said they're not getting paid.
well, these ones that weren't getting paid, but like I said, this was one of 300 like other McDonald's locations that got caught with minors, like youngest is 10 working.
Da 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 da.
But
That's child labor.
With a TikTok challenge, my wife stimulated bang bang strokes just to prove that she could last longer than me. She couldn't. Then she wanted to try something different, a strap with a fake dingling attached. I said no. She promised $100 if I let her try. I needed the money badly. Well, it went horrible enough with my wife standing behind me and yelling, "Shut up and take it like a man." Really made me feel small, and she only gave me $40. I don't think our marriage can survive this. Advice? I don't know how to help you, sir, because if you didn't want to do it, you didn't have to do it. It took $100 for you to spread the Gucci cat wide open. And it sound like she was rough. Sound like she ain't used no lube, and just to give you $40.
Sound like karma's what that sound like.
I don't know what you want us to do, sir.
so, what is the gayest thing you do for your girl?
Oh man.
Mind you.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
You would you go full Spready Gibbs on her?
Spready Gibbs in what way? Hell no. Ain't part no Red Seas back here. Is exit only.
With lips.
Exit only, my man. Nah, I probably wear like a Speedo or some shit like that. Oh, get pink hair, you know, shit that could be seen in this game. But I'm like, I don't give a fuck. It don't bother me. But I ain't spread no cheeks, nah.
Would you let your girl fuck your mouth with a strap on?
Negative. Negative, Ghost Rider. Pause.
We're just gay shit right now. Like,
What would you do, Jose?
Yeah, for real. What'd you do?
well, she ain't gonna have the cheeks.
Would you deep throw some glizzies?
Honestly, like probably like the gayest shit I would probably allow my girl to do would probably like eat my butt. That'd probably be like the gayest. And even then,
draw the line.
that's where I draw the line. And like honestly, like even then, I don't think I could even do it because like I don't know what position I could get in that like I wouldn't feel gay doing it.
You're gonna need
like,
a towel, some wet
my
wipes.
legs up in the air, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I couldn't get on all fours either. So
Just
like,
lay down flat, but on your stomach.
I don't know. It just all feels gay to me.
I mean, I would feel a little gay if
I just feel super vulnerable. Like
I've seen videos where the dude's like holding his legs up and the girl's dropping on him, like but like how the guy would drop on her. You know what I'm saying? And it looks
the
like
Amazon
it
position. That shit
looks
fucking-
like she's giving it to him hard, and
I could completely rub one out to that. but
I don't know.
could not
I
let her do
couldn't
that to
just
me.
hold my legs up like, nah, you got me. And she's just like, yeah, take it. Like, oh my god.
You're not gonna fuck the shit out of me.
No, hell no. I'm gonna feel weird.
I'm a little boy or something.
No, not like that. That's completely out of line right there. I feel like you're just
violated.
yeah. If I gotta hold my legs up like I'm you, this is very strange. We're in wild territory right here. You know what I'm saying? But nah, $40 for the cheeks? Oh nah, hell no.
Did he know initially that it was for?
He asked for 100.
Nah, it was supposed to be 100. She agreed to 100. He said
Even 100, I think.
No, I mean, but in it, he says I needed the money. I don't know. This nigga must have been on some bum status shit, and was like, all right, fuck it. Let me just like, and then Shorty just took that cheeks and then just gave him the little tutor like. Take that 40. Like,
I don't got change. I ain't go to the bank today. Gonna take this $40.
probably just sitting there, probably
Asshole on fire. Asshole on fire. He's sucking in wet wipes, trying to absorb all that pain.
That's crazy.
I would have to choke her and kill her. Like if you're not gonna just throw 40 on me, like my
Yeah, but you
body,
can't. You
and
can't.
just walk away. Like this is all right.
You would kill her for $60?
You out here
Not for the
selling
$60.
cheeks. For the cheeks.
For what you just did to me.
The principle
I
of
mean,
the
did he
cheeks.
get permission though?
He did. But
For $100. He had an agreement.
But like how he framed it, she was like, she clapped them cheeks and was like, take that shit like a man or some shit, and then threw the 40 on. Like, that was just too much disrespect.
Yeah, I took them cheeks, what,
That
nigga?
was just disrespect on top of disrespect. So like now I gotta put you in a chokehold because it's like you're not gonna just disrespect. You're not gonna take my cheeks and throw money on me like I'm a stripper and then just walk away.
Like it was nothing. Like that wasn't something.
You're not gonna tell your group chat about that. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna make a TikTok about it.
I made him hold his legs up and call me daddy. Like, what? He called you daddy? He ain't called me daddy. Like, okay, no.
That's just like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like the most embarrassing shit a girl ever like really said to me. Right? But probably the worst thing that ever happened to me, and like and it's pretty light, but like at the time it felt like the end of the world. Was when I ended up fucking this trans chick, like, and she was post-op. She did not have the meats. You know what I'm saying? Like, she had the lips, but yeah, I mean, like, it was. But
Pause. Pause.
I genuinely didn't know she was a trans, but she was, this little white girl, whatever. So like I forget where I was going with this, but oh yeah. So I ended up finding when we got into a huge fight, right? Because this bitch would get a little handsy. You know what I'm saying? Like to like slap motherfuckers and shit, right? And like I had to let her know, like I will tolerate that kind of disrespect. Like even if you are a woman, like
You're not finna slap me, goddammit.
So she smacked me, and I mean I smacked the fucking dog shit out this hoe.
Damn.
And like she like I remember she did like 180, like, and like her wig flew off, and then she was just like, I'm a man. I'm like, what?
Oh damn!
Like,
You slapped the they them out of her.
like, yo,
Slap
and then,
slap the pronouns out of him. Yeah, that shit's hilarious.
like that bitch she went back to factory settings. Like,
Yeah, I don't think
she
it
was
works
just
out.
like,
Right.
yo, like, I'm a man, and blah 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 blah. And I was like, yo, bitch, you got 3 seconds to leave before I kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then like after like I stopped fucking with her, right? And she first hit my phone up, showing up at my place about the blue. But it's like, nah, bitch, like you violated. Like you didn't tell me you was trans. Like I thought you was really a woman. You had a pussy and everything. And like I done fucked the shit out of you. Like, and now I feel kind of gay. You know what I mean? Because even though like I wasn't like sucking no trans dick,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like I still felt kind of violated. You know what I mean? So she then started stalking me on Instagram and Twitter, and she was just like in my comment section like, you faggot, you fucked me and blah 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 blah, knowing I was trans and this that, and I'm like,
Trying to do dirty.
you got some nerve calling me a faggot. Like, you the one that got your dick cut off and got a whole pussy made just so you could blend in.
Yeah, for real. You put on the camouflage.
Like,
Of course you got fucked. That's what happens.
you the ultimate motherfucking faggot. If there was one. Like,
Nigga, you the one that's gay. You did some deceitful shit to go to a not gay person so they can feel gay, but you actually the gay one.
and my apologies for the people listening that when I say faggot, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying it to be hateful to any people of any group. I'm just recounting the story and projecting what I felt at the moment. You know what I'm saying? But, like, that shit made me really upset. Like, she was really coming for me, like, all over social media. And I was afraid because at the time I was, you know, making music, promoting my shit out. And now, like, you know what that would have done to me? Like, if people would have found out I was fucking a trans chick. Like, even, like, if I would have been like, nah, yo, bro, she don't got no dick, she post-op. Like, niggas ain't trying to hear that shit.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, that shit would have ended probably, like, not that my career ever started, but like that shit would have fucked me up. You know what I mean? Like if that shit would have came out. So like at the time I was just like, yo, like please, like just like I blocked her. And she made another account trying to follow me, and like eventually she stopped. But like that was like really fucking scary for a second, yo. Like, 'cause it's like when you with somebody, like regardless for how amount of time, like, you know, you're exposing yourself to them, like you're vulnerable to them, like they've seen something of your life, they've been inside your place, they know how you live, whatever the fuck, and like now they just go open to the world and be like, oh yeah, look, blah 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 blah. It's like, yo, like fuck you, like.
For real.
Some shit ain't for the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
leave it out, god damn it.
Don't be clapping cheeks and then posting about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't like.
Not immediately, this. Maybe like 20 years or something. You could post it.
Hell yeah, like something like, or like at least wait till a nigga dead. Like, but I don't know. That's the last topic on the subjects list. Fucking, I'm just thankful that like I haven't had too many situations where like I've had women pissed off and just like trying to shit on me on social media and like harassing the fuck out of me. Like the worst I've ever gotten was when I made a TikTok video where this ugly ass bitch she's like a super feminist, and like a legion of her fans just got into my comment section just hating on me, calling me ugly, like just like all the worst shit you could be called, like people like try to pick at like every one of my insecurities, and just like I was like, damn, like I know I ain't ugly like that. Like fuck y'all. Like, and then I would start going on these people's pictures, and I'm like, yo, y'all some ugly ass bitches. Like y'all got no room to be talking to a nigga like me like that. Like, please talk to some niggas on y'all level. Like,
damn. God damn.
I had to like, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you gotta let niggas know, like, or bitches know, like, you ugly as fuck. Why you shooting at me? Like, you don't look like how you look like. You know what you look like, mama. Like, don't make me have to highlight that. Because if I do, I'm a front and center roast your ass. Like, so if I'm gonna let you live with your fat self and not say a fucking thing. But the second you start calling me ugly and start talking shit about me, damn bitch, how you build like that? Like, how you fat as fuck with little titties? Like,
I mean, to be happening.
How you fat and no ass? Like, all thigh. Like, looking like KFC drumsticks.
Damn, KFC drumsticks. It's genetics, nigga. Sometimes look like that, I guess. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Happens.
Because it's like, don't like, unless you're like, you know, you're confident and that you're a beautiful person. Like, don't be, even then, don't be trying to shit on people. Because it's like, people will fucking shoot back. Like, at least I will. Like, I have no filter or fucks to give once you start talking. Especially if you say some shit that hurt my feelings. Like, I had this one bitch like, oh, I could tell you smoke cigarettes. I was like, damn, bitch, like, you ain't saying that. You had to laugh like that.
Yeah, you got the. Oh shit! On that note, yeah, that's fucked up. This shit came out like The Exorcist. You okay?
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, as long as you're okay.
That was funny.
That's fucked up. That's real forward.
No, definitely.
Oh man, that's like the dude, the gay question you asked earlier. Like, I tell you, deep throat the glizzies. Like, what, nigga? Wait a minute. Mind your business, bitch.
Anyways, yeah, new highly offensive episode 15. Fucking hope y'all enjoy. Fucking, we're going to the beach tomorrow, so
yeah,
we gotta get going. Yeah, I mean, gotta get some rest and shit.
Fuck you, beaches.
Hopefully, you know, we have something to talk about next time when we pod and shit. Whenever we get around to it.
Discuss a lot of topics.
We got no hibachi before pods.
Yeah, no more hibachi.
Rule.
Disclaimer.
Anyways, man, I hope y'all doing good. Hope y'all having a good life. Summer's about to get started, so make sure, you know what I mean, y'all get y'all grills out. You know what I mean, get y'all get the meats out. You know what I'm saying, like the franks. Like, get ready to grill. Double pause.
Pause word.
Fucking, you know what I mean, like, it's a good time to
have a
be
good
out.
time.
Yeah, I mean, music bumping.
Favorite time of year, is that what you said?
Yeah, sundress season. You know what I'm saying? Like, ass is out, titties jiggling. You know what I mean? Like, just
all is right with the world.
All is good. God is good.
God is
Anyways,
good.
New highly offensive.
Good night,
bitch. Good night.
Give Glizzy Gobblers